Miracle 6. Escape of Zartusht from the wolves. When the wicked king, Zoroastrian, saw no success from the wild bulls and horses, he perceived that God protected the child and was able to discover any expedient. Again he set about contriving, and hardened his heart like steel. Then he ordered that search should be made for a place, the abode of wolves, a place where the wolves harbored, that there they might seize and destroy their young, and then place there the infant Zartusht, and see if their cause of anxiety would thus be removed. That when the savage wolves descended from the mountains, they would find their young ones slain and be seized of fury. Then certainly they would tear Zartusht in pieces, and when hungry would devour his body. They carried out Zartusht as the evil Shah directed. They slew the young wolves and cast them there, and hastened back from the place. See now the providence of God, and always select the path of righteousness. When the old wolves came to the spot, they saw a painful sight, all their young slain. They beheld a single infant weeping there, and at once they rushed upon him. They prepared to tear him to pieces, and satiate their fury for the loss of their young. The holy Zartusht, by the will of God, in that danger moved nor head nor foot. He placed not his hand on the foremost wolf, yet in that instant its mouth was closed, and the life of Zartusht was uninjured. The other wolves became tame. The fury of the savage wolves was calm. Behold then, the leader's heart waxes faint. The army trembles of fear. It was the will of God, and the pack of wolves should become friendly, and injure not the child. They sat down beside his pillow and forgot their resentment for the loss of their young. Such is the power of God, that he makes the savage wolf feel pity. Therefore it is right that all times you should cause your lips to utter his name. When the jaws of the wolf were closed, and it had taken it, watch near the child's pillow. 2 cows descended from the mountain. Then come to that wanderer of the age. They placed there teats filled with milk, without deceit or evil purpose in his mouth. Who till that moment had seen the cow and the wolf together, and the jaws of the wolf closed from doing harm. The breath of the wolf will be with that of the cow. If it be the merciful will of God, God was merciful to that holy child. His body sustained no hurt from the wolves. By turns the cows gave him milk until eventide was past. When the bright sun lit up its crown of light, and a tree of ivory rose up from the wave, the mother of Zartusht was weeping for her child, and was hastening through the deserts and mountains. She was crying out and making search, and endeavoring to find the road to her child. She knew not herself where her beloved one was, nor did any one shew her the right path. When she saw that wolf on the summit of the mountain, fearless she hastened towards it. She imagined the wolf had turned her child and had rent his limbs. When she found her child, that chaste mother threw herself before God on her knees. She said, O God, giver of mercies, thou gavest me this dear son. Thou savest him from the wild beasts and evil men. I testify that thou art one. Neither in this world nor in the next is any like thee. It behoveth all things to praise thee, both visible and invisible world. 3. We must confess our inability to follow the poet through these heights and depths. The words in the original are, when the resplendent sun lifted up his crown, and there appeared the ivory from the fountain of ebony. Query does not Zartusht have here improve upon the Mohammedan idea of the sun rising from the fountain of black mud? W. She then took up her child. She wondered at the circumstances of the cow and the wolf, which he instead had seen near the child. The news became known to the magicians, and the lamb had escaped from the wolves. But Zartusht was brought back in safety and gladness from pure peril. Again they assembled together and prepared every art and contrivance. They said, "This is our danger lengthened out. We see no remedy for this. It is better for us to look into this matter and obtain some fruit of our labor." There was a chief of the magicians whose name was Zartusht. He was a powerful wizard, and he said to the magicians, "Why raise you this outcry? I know respecting Zartusht, since I have examined regarding him with diligence, and he will not be destroyed by our counsels. Since God protects him from every evil, the glory of God has been revealed to him. We shall not find a key to this closed door." Bauman took him before God and acquainted him with the secrets of the two worlds, of the prophets of the gods of the world. He alone is the guide of the world. The world shall receive its laws from him. His face shall be established among men. There shall be a righteous king who shall render him good assistance. He shall break every enchantment and shall destroy every work of the Jews. Then the father of Zartusht asked him to tell him that which he knew. "What good or ill see you in this destiny? What have his stars in store for him? What meant the laughter at his birth? Tell it, whether betokening evil or good." Zartusht gave his answer, "Be thou wary of heart and discerning. Your child shall be the leader of the world, since his equal has never appeared. All the propitious powers of heaven watch over him. All goodness is present with him. He shall guide all people in righteousness according to the will of God, the Cherisher. He shall make known the Zandavesta. He shall spread his name through the wide world. He shall drive out the wicked from the world. Enchantment shall not remain, nor the doers thereof. The Shah Gushtas shall receive the faith from him. O shall bless him with the joy of his heart." When the father heard these things of him, he rejoiced in his heart. There was an old man in those days, wise, pure, and intelligent. His name was Zartusht. He came in the early morn to the house of FraterSaoshyant and said to him, "O holy man, I must bring up Zartusht with affection like the sun in heaven. I shall esteem him as a beloved son. I shall keep him from evil. As a flower, take me to the dear son and entrust his valued person to me." The father accordingly gave him to his care and rested for a while from conversing with him. Zartusht attained his 7th year. The glorious God protected him. No hot wind breathed on him from the devices of the Jews, working magic